So this is going to be a reading for my Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be for September 11th through the 13th. With this being general, of course, remember to take only what applies to you and let the rest fly. Every message in here is just not going to be for you. Unfortunately, let me move my phone. I'm uploading another video. Every video is not, every message isn't going to be specifically for you. So only take what does apply, especially you don't want to base your life off of general readings because it just creates confusion and convolution. So if you want a personal with me, just check out the description, regardless of if you go to me or not. Just go to a reputable reader, someone who you connect to so that you can get understanding on your situation. So you're not running around with the chicken oh my God, like a chicken with their head cut off. I'm over here messing up. Anyways, let's get straight into it. If you also want to see future readings from me, subscribe, like this video, and let's see what's going on. So the first card's going to represent you and your current situation. And I do have the Ten of Voices, or the Ten of Swords. So some of you could be struggling with like a defeatist mindset, or like really trying your best to end some like very limiting habits, if that makes sense. So like for me, I keep wanting to picture the Devil card, but not in the sense of like you guys being held. Like for some of you, yeah, that is a situation here too, where you're like bound to certain things. But it feels more so like some of you have moments where you just kind of like want to doubt or go to more so like a negative way of viewing things instead of viewing things from like this, okay, there's an opportunity for growth perspective. But for a lot of you with this Ten of Swords, like I said, this is you having this urge to want to like end certain habits or certain relationships that keep you from elevating, that drag you down to a more low vibrational frequency. Some of you are also just very defeated or heartbroken by someone who acts just very inconsistent in terms of their feelings. With the Knight of Emotions, you could be dealing with someone who one day acts like they're interested in you. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And then another day, this person acts like they're not interested. It's like they don't know what they truly want. Sorry, I got cut off. But yeah, it's like they truly don't know what they want. This could be you guys too. It's like mentally you could be going through it and it's causing you to have very inconsistent days where some days you're more emotional and moody. Other days you're in higher spirits. You're able to get things done. So just be aware of that. It just may be an emotional thing, not a real thing at all. Now, when it comes to the theme, I have the Temperance card. So this has a lot to do with personal patience, which is like a crazy word to kind of say to an Aries. But personal patience, balance, harmony, bringing two energies together that don't necessarily usually go together, but finding a way to make it work. So this could be in the sense of your relationships. There was one more thing I wanted to say with this. It's like just rebalancing, refocusing, understanding that things take time. In your career, mainly, I'm seeing that. This is like some of you aiming to get progression in your career and having to be patient with those results. But anywho, when it comes to what I see for the advice, I do have the Seven of Cups. And this is you need to sort out your personal confusion and emotions. Some of you, like I said, are going through just weird emotional mood swings that are conflicting you and confusing you in terms of what you want to do. And at this point, you need to make sure you're one, not making decisions out of confusion, but also not allowing your mixed feelings to like create mixed energy outwardly, if that makes sense. So 1 second you expressing your interest for a relationship and then another second kind of pulling away from it. And then another, like, just very confused. Some of you are also dealing with someone who's like this if it's not you. If you're dealing with someone who doesn't know what they want, there's no point in even trying to understand where they're coming at emotionally because they're not even sure where they're at. Yeah, I have the Five of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's playing a level of mind games. You need to make sure that you're seeing beyond the illusions. Because the Seven of Emotions and the Five of Swords on top of each other is like mind games to confuse another individual. Or self-sabotage that's happening due to someone's emotional stability being all over the place. Some of you also need to kind of get a good understanding of what you want to do career-wise. Like some of you have so many different ideas and it's like confusion on where to start. And then also a piece of like self-sabotage in terms of not even taking initiative on certain things. A piece of you may be scared that you're just not going to be successful at doing certain things. Now, when it comes to what I see for what you should avoid, I have the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be an earth sign, specifically a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or let's clarify. All right. This is avoiding giving energy to a long-term connection that you guys have already pretty much decided isn't in alignment with where you're trying to go or where you see yourself in the future. Like some of you may be trying to put work into something that you've already mentally decided doesn't align with your goals of getting married or isn't offering you the stability that you need. You know, the Tower in reverse. It's like avoiding a disastrous situation or a disaster that already is pretty much in your face. You just may be ignoring the signs. Now, when it comes to what I see for the future, I do have the Two of Emotions. So this has a lot to do with personal balance, like I was saying. Some of you may be realizing that you need to get more so of a balance in your own energy, where you may be, you know, exemplifying more feminine or more masculine energy than the other. This is where you're realizing that you need to kind of correct that, but also your relationships with others. That may be a theme in the future. You may be questioning whether or not you should work out certain friendships, work out a relationship with your mother, person you have children with, a love interest. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. But there's also going to be a focus on work, how you can advance, how you can make more money. What I will say is take care of your emotional health. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective and that you took something from this video. If you did, thumbs it up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.